Hey, this is Joe Markowitz coming at you with today's Liberty Dispatch. I'll just call this Liberty Dispatch Heroes Part 1. I got thinking this week we're coming up on Memorial Day, and a day that we remember our fallen heroes. There is Armed Forces Day. There's Veterans Day. Very important, but Memorial Day. This is where we honor our fallen heroes, men and women who died serving our country. And right behind that, you get into the first week of June. June 6th, we'll be remembering D-Day, the day that the Allies landed on the beaches of Normandy. Climbed the cliffs under hellfire. Many young men died on that day. It was the beginning of the end for fascism and tyranny. It was the beginning of the liberation of Europe. It was a massive operation, military operation. And I think about some of our heroes. Heroes. That's the topic of today's Liberty Dispatch. This country wouldn't be what it is today without heroes. Men and women, their stories of courage, bravery, that they gave their lives because they believed in something. They believed in the land of the free and the home of the brave. They believed that America is good. And they had heroes themselves, men and women, in generations before them, who served this country, died in foreign shores, died in battle because they believed in something. See, without heroes, there's nothing. I want to start with this. We live in a cancel culture today that, and it spins out of what I've been talking about, the religion of progressivism, that this new ideology, this new religion, which preaches tolerance, diversity, inclusiveness, with an asterisk, meaning they're only tolerant if you and I, we the people, if we submit, we compromise our values, we cave in to their ideology. That we're not even allowed to think contrary or even question their politics, their ideology, their decisions. We're not even allowed. Even when we win the argument because of truth, who is on our side, and reason, when we expose just the evil, demonic, outrageous ideology of people on the left who are pushing this progressivism and critical race theory, if we win the argument, because they have big tech, woke corporations, academia, and the government on their side, and because they own all the levers of our federal government, they can pretty much do what? Shut you up. We the people shall not be canceled. Our voice, if we dare to let people know about it, we'll win. And we have the Constitution on our side. Let's talk about this. President Biden this last week revoked an executive order, in fact, two executive orders just this last week that President Trump had signed, One of them was he revoked the executive order to establish the National Garden of American Heroes. It's an outdoor park featuring statues to the greatest Americans who ever lived. People that thought that and believed wholeheartedly that our Constitution, our freedom, our liberty, our culture, the American experience is worth fighting for. President Trump, I admire many things about him. One of them is he loved this country, and he believed that America should be first, and America is exceptional. And our liberty and our freedom, we are still the light that shines throughout the world. If America falls, what do we have left? There's no place to go to, as Ronald Reagan talked about. In fact, Ronald Reagan, he talked about that freedom and liberty, it doesn't pass through the bloodstream, that every generation is tasked with passing on that mindset, that perspective, the greatness of America to the next generation, because we're one generation away from losing America as we know it and freedom as we know it. And look, you and I, you're watching this, you know that to be true like the nose on my face. You know, you could see it happening all the time. So President Biden revoked that executive order, did away with the National Guard of American Heroes. Why? Why would he do this? You should know. Because if you can remove the heroes, if you can take away the heroes and shame the people who believed in those heroes and getting the next generation, our children, our teens, to doubt that America is good, that America is exceptional, and it's worth protecting and worth dying for. If you can now shame the parents and now indoctrinate the children that America is bad, that the flag represents hate, that there's systemic racism going through America, that we should really be divided. They want us divided. They want us hating each other. Black versus white, men versus women, Republicans hating Democrats, and Democrats hating Republicans, liberals hating conservatives, patriots, socialists, capitalists, communists, you name it. Vaccinated versus non-vaccinated. If you can create more fear and division, and you could now get people to doubt that America ever was good and just kill the heroes, then now you can begin to transform the country to be exactly what you want it to be. The strength and the power in America is not the government. It is we, the people. Never forget it. So if you can do away with the heroes, then why would any young man ever aspire to want to become, to want to serve our country, or a young woman to serve our country? Where are the men? Where are the young boys who were taught to be men? I grew up as a Boy Scout. Merit badges, the mile swim, electricity, camping, archery, and hundreds of merit badges. I was a Boy Scout. But now the latest today is even the Boy Scouts, the merit badge for equality and diversity or something like that, which is all about more indoctrination to tell those young boys that all these other skills like electricity and camping and citizenship and all the merit badges, those are all good, but you definitely have to have this in order to be an Eagle Scout. You don't have to have any of the other merit badges to be an Eagle Scout, but you must have this one. You must learn about the white privilege and the systemic racism and diversity and 17 different genders, and be told that manhood and male is toxic masculinity, that fathers and men and fathers and husbands bad, that the nuclear family is bad. Now you wonder why I'm very concerned that if we ever had to send a generation into battle to defend this country, how would we stand up to the Chinese? How would we stand up to the Iranians? How would we stand up to the Russians if we had to do it? God forbid it ever happen. How would we stand up? I'll just leave it at that. Let me tell you this. Censorship and cancel culture are tools of big tech, academia, government, woke corporations in order to cancel you, to tune out your speech, even when you have truth and reason to blow out every argument they have. They don't want to hear it, so you must be shut up. You must be canceled. So we have Memorial Day coming up. We honor our heroes this next week, our fallen heroes, men of courage, and I should say women, men and women who have gave their lives because they believed in something. They believed in America. I still have heroes. How about you? And I believe that this country is worth fighting for. I really do. We'll remember D-Day, I think 77 years on June 6th. Do you know most of the soldiers that ran up those beaches and never came back were teenagers? Children. 17, some of them even lied about their age, 16, 17, 18, 19 years old. Young men. They gave their life for something. And now today we want to deface their memorials. We want to tear down the monuments. We want to get rid of a park that honors our heroes. That's bad. Doesn't fit the progressive mantra. Let's honor, on Memorial Day, let's honor our fallen heroes. Let's remember on June 6th, these are all coming up, that they're all teenagers. And yes, many of them had a bright future, but they laid down their life. I want to promote something. I want to talk about, when I talk about manhood, when I talk about heroes, when I talk about land of the free and home of the brave, I talk about courage, bravery. Louis Zamperini. Did you ever see the movie Unbroken? Well, read the book. It's even better. Laura Hillenbrand. I want to show you, I want to promote to you one of the most powerful books I've ever read about an American hero. It doesn't really get promoted that much. It's a book by Eric Blem called Fearless. And this is about Adam Brown, SEAL Team 6 member. And I'm telling you what, for me, I read this book. At the end of the book, I was crying. Oh God, we need heroes. We need our heroes. And some of you, one of the best books I've ever read about boy becoming men. You got that? John Eldridge, Wild at Heart. Great recommendation. 1 Corinthians 16:13 says this: be on guard, stand firm in your faith, act like mature men, and be courageous, be strong. This is my Liberty Dispatch for today as we approach Memorial Day, D-Day, remembrances. This is about heroes. I'll be talking to you later on this week, Heroes Part 2. And so till next time, this is Joe Markowitz with today's Liberty Dispatch. Oh, let me just say this. This shirt now is available. We the people shall not be canceled. Available at defendergear.com. Also, you're wondering about the cap. You know, this multicam cap. I love it. This tactical range cap. Got the morale patches. You can put multiple on here. You got the Velcro patch. This will be available mid-June. We're in manufacturing and production right now, right here in the United States. One of my friends We're helping build this cap. We're going to put this on out. So talk to you soon. Joe Markowitz out.